Welcome to Sponsored by Nobody. This week sponsored by the non-named band members. Apparently, they also do things? It is December 2024, and we are playing Pokemon Misfit Island Episode 15. We are using a homebrew of the Wild Words system. I am Ian the Professor, and we have Explain Why.
I'm Austin, and I'm playing Illuminator Travis again today.
Hello, I am Cade, and I am playing Explain Why. I mean Augustus.
Amazing.
Hi, I'm Dylan, and I want to point out that they technically do have names, Ian. We just don't remember them.
You guys are the you're the non-main band members.
You can't tell us that. That's in our writer.
It's okay, we know that.
It's because Taylor got a solo session last night. So it would be Taylor and the You Guys. That's a great band name, Taylor and the You Guys.
I'm lukewarm on it.
Really? Okay. Could be Taylor and the Us Guys.
Taylor and those guys.
And those guys. Taylor and those guys.
Yeah, Taylor and those guys flows off way better.
I'll be those guys.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, astute listeners will realize Taylor had a solo session last episode. I mean, if you didn't realize that and you listened to all of last episode, you may want to check yourself for a concussion. That said, this episode we don't have Taylor because again, careful listeners will know what Taylor's up to during this session. Yes. We will recap not last episode, but the last episode these players were on. So what happened last episode, players?
Nero, kill the guy. Oh, wait a sec. No, that's too far back.
Man, we still holding on to that one. Huh? Yeah, no, me too.
I think we're all gonna. Well, yeah, you want to talk about unpacking things?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
climbing a waterfall. There was a lot more to it than that.
Oh, dude.
That was also the essence of the thing.
Yeah, all the waterfalls.
I collected various amounts of goop.
Hey, you were climbing stuff too.
And I found a sweet-ass Pokemon.
Yeah, you
For
did.
once, I rolled okay for catching something. No, that's a lie. I ash-catched it.
That's true.
Yeah.
You befriended it. The power of friendship.
What was the use of that moss again? I forget. You're trying to do medical paint, right?
Yeah, I'm working on
Like
poisons and medicines with a granny, so I'm collecting all
like a
this.
salve of some kind then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And when we got to the very top, Luminion had a bit of a spaz out and had his own little celebration and turned into a Kyogre. So we have a whale floating around. Kind of makes it a little more difficult for when I'm going to be able to pull him out, but the rumor has that there's a way that I can shrink him down a little bit to a more manageable size. So, but
only try to make bigger. Just literally just summon him out and be like, use body slam and drop.
Well, then I automatically become a beach trainer. It's like swimmer Augustus wants to battle. What? No.
Yeah, but swimmer Augustus doesn't use seismic toss and create a tsunami.
No, he uses Silver Wind to help people get out of the rough current and uses Aqua Ring to make sure that nobody gets hurt in the rough current, okay? That's not the...
Boo.
I also have Aqua Ring.
Enemy trainer uses
It's how we use
inland attack against swimmer Augustus. Swimmer Augustus cannot go inland.
Yeah, right. I haven't unlocked that Civic yet. Can't set foot on land tiles.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, so you guys are coming back from the top of the waterfall. You're making your way back slowly because obviously Augustus and Kyogre are exhausted. So it's taking you a little while to come back down the mountain. You're enjoying yourselves as you come down. You're getting to know Kyogre, Finion and Luminion, obviously, but you're getting to know them as Kyogre and just, as I say, enjoying your way down the mountain, the four of you, because Axel is with all of you at this point. making your way down, and you have quite a big climb one of the days. It's right near the end of, you're going to make it back into town pretty soon. And you have quite a large climb, and you're all exhausted, and you go to bed, and you just, you make camp quickly for the night, and you all fall sound asleep because it was a busy day today. And you wake up in the morning and you feel a little groggy. Like, you all feel like you slept in just a little too long, and you get that groggy, I slept in too long feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which again,
I missed the sunrise.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to paint that.
Yeah, you missed it today. It's you don't normally miss it. It's been very, very rare since coming here that you missed it, but you missed it today.
No golden hour for you.
Yeah, and so
I do without a morning shower.
Hail.
no. That's what waterfalls are for.
Exactly. We got water Pokemon. Aquaring.
So anyway, moving on past that. You wake up, and you slowly get the camp ready, and you clean yourselves up, and as you start to get packed up and ready to go continue down the mountain and down the waterfalls, you kind of look around, and Axel's not here with you.
He's probably just tinkering off with some of his Pokeballs somewhere.
Yeah, or spying through a window of a sorority with those binoculars or something.
You know him.
Yeah. We'll find him somewhere.
Yeah, his bedroll's not there. Like all of his stuff is not there.
Like, everything's gone.
Yeah. So like, he's clearly probably packed it up and just started hiking. Like, he got an early start to like go check something out, or he's again, he goes off and he explores stuff every now and then. It's not crazy uncommon for him.
He probably just flew off on Matang or bounded down on Go-Goat, right? Like, he probably dicked off for some chore since we were sleeping in.
I'm gonna stream solo on Zencaster.
Exactly.
He started his.
Well, when I kind of notice this, I'm just going to kind of shake my head and be like, all right. And I'm going to throw 2 Pokeballs into the air. Sir Hiss and Stu are going to come out. I'm going to say, hey, Stu, you check the bushes around the outskirts of the camp. Sir Hiss, do a bigger perimeter, see if you can find any traces of him, please. And as I'm crouching down, I'm going to start brewing that morning's coffee on the fire and rubbing my temples. I'm going to call out to the other 2. What was in rule number 3.5 when we had that safety meeting at the beginning, guys?
Yes.
Communication and always check in when not in a populated area.
Man, it's been months. You didn't think to mention this again before now? I completely forgot. Also, I'm gonna just like sit next to you and wait for the coffee to be ready.
Yeah, this is the first time one of y'all have fucking wandered off without letting anybody know.
I'm not an idiot.
I know you're not.
I high five.
Yeah, which arm are you high fiving with?
Right, probably.
Okay, I'll high five you. How's that scar healing up?
It's cool now.
Yeah, good. I'm glad it doesn't hurt as much. That's good, buddy.
A little nod of respect.
Yeah.
Sir Hiss and Stu will come back in a minute, and they kind of point you to a trail, and it looks like somebody or possibly a few somebodies have like trampled through here a little bit. And then it kind of it goes off kind of to the main trail, like down by the river. Mm-hmm. So you can't really see, because it's rocky. And then you've lost it. It looks like it goes down towards town.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like we have a trail and a direction for the way. Are you, Axel, are you painting right now? Because it's morning?
Yeah, to make up for my thing, I'm doing a painting of the quote-unquote skyline of the city.
Okay. All right.
A little bit of paint actually in my mouth from being distracted.
I'll pour a coffee for Nero. Like, all right, well, now that we know where we're going, we should pack up camp and then pour his own coffee and take a few sips. So, Bayleaf, if you want to go and get Axel, but give him 5 minutes. Let him finish up. I don't want to interrupt his creative process, and we'll pack up camp while you're doing that.
That's okay. I gotta go take care of business for a minute anyway.
Yeah, no, you're all good. So yeah, like I'll pack up camp.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go and set my relay because I completely forgot last time. TBH.
Yes. I assumed you said it at the top of the
we can't
waterfall.
Assume. We can't assume.
That's fair. That's fair.
To actually say
That's
I do
fair.
the thing.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I appreciate you doing the thing
because I know and you know, but the listeners don't know.
That's true. The listeners don't know that you needed to set it at the top of the waterfall.
Me and Porygon are going to go and we're going to do our thing, and I'm going to set it under, like, near a rock in a tree.
Yeah. Perfect.
Ding. There we go.
That's all of them, but that's all of them, but the Gravito.
Yep.
And the did you need one on the
was there one
volcano
in the east as well? The desert there?
Let me see.
It would be, oh gosh, where I have to find the stupid map. Let's carry on for now. I believe there's one or two more, because there's one that I messed up that I have to fix, and then there's one other one.
Yeah.
And who knows, I might just have to roll with 7 of 8 and be like, well,
yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's, you have one more on the volcano.
Yeah.
And one more in Gravito.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then you're done.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
good, man.
And like Gravito, you've been there, so you at least, it's just.
I know exactly how difficult that one's going to be.
Yeah,
that is the crown jewel. That one.
Yeah. Perfect. You guys, you're making your way down to town.
Oh,
following the trail. Yeah, but only once Axel's done his painting.
Yeah, because I gotta. Because the trail leads down towards town, right?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm not Axel. I'm Travis.
You're Travis.
Yeah.
Sorry, Axel's who's missing. I'm obviously calling out in the bush.
Yeah. You guys walk down towards town, calling out along the way. Axel doesn't come out. You don't see him. You might be getting a little worried at this point, especially by the time you make it to town. You're probably a little bit worried because you haven't seen him or heard from him.
I would have been asking other travelers on the road if they passed by.
Yeah, it's definitely not like him to just straight up and vanish for a long period of time with no sign.
Yeah. There's no other travelers on the road. When you do get to town, you do see a little like gathering in town, and upon closer inspection, you notice Engelbert is in town doing his trading. So he has stopped by to trade wares and such.
Well, one of you two can talk to him. I've had about as much of him as we've had as much of each other as we would like to have.
Right. Oh, Engelbert. Hello, friend. Been a while.
Yes. Hello. You're with that other fellow who makes the Pokeballs, right?
Yeah. A friend of ours. Actually, he seems to have beaten us back to town this morning. I had a couple of questions. Did he come through here?
I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean,
come right to you because he's been working up a storm.
He pulls out the Metagrossite that Axel would have ordered. Nero, you remember he ordered it like he specifically traded, and he looks at you and he goes, "Well, I can't give this to you, but you can tell him I have it for him."
Yeah. As soon as we see him, we'll let him know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you going to be in town for a while?
I'll be here probably maybe 4 or 5 days, and then I'll head back to my cabin for a day or two, and then I'll head back to Gravito. Yeah, Gravito. You can let your friend know that Gravito was exceptionally interested in those Pokeballs that he made. They were
okay.
They were very, very eager, and they were excited to hear that he was out here. And yeah. He kind of has a look to him, like, he might talk if you have the right stuff.
Well, and I was going to ask too, is in that meantime, I'm on the look for a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
I
got lots of things
for a grass evolution item as well as a poison evolution item.
A leaf stone and a poison evolution item. Let's see here. I don't know if I can say. Well, maybe. I mean, a leaf stone is a standard grass evolution item.
Okay.
That's an easy one. Poison. Let's see. There aren't many poison type evolution items. Maybe a razor fang could maybe work, or maybe some like powerful toxins or something.
Okay. What do you think, Sir Hiss? Because I haven't put him back in the Pokeball. He's still following us along. So I'll have him feel across the table and to see if there's anything that jumps out at him.
I could help with that.
Oh?
If you get me a vanilla item, Axel has a poison move. I could turn it into a poison evolution item. Or
you can do that?
The move, or is that the TM item?
That's the TMs. I appreciate the thought, though, because I don't know. I don't think we can craft evolution items.
No. But you could, like, craft...
That's a coward statement.
I mean,
of course, we can craft evolution items. We just have to get our skills up and roll lots of 6s.
Well, that's why I told Sir Hiss to check out the table, see if there's anything he vibes with.
Remember that we are on Misfit Island, right? Like, the rules don't necessarily apply straightforwardly the entire time.
Well, exactly. He can grab a moonstone for all we know.
Or like a razor fang, and I could like venom drench it for a few rounds.
That honestly, like, Sir,
is suddenly an evolution item.
Yeah, like Sir Hiss, like does look at the razor fang and then looks at Toxel and like is not opposed to that idea.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we can do that for sure.
I'll project that to turn it into a poison.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so I'll take that and then a leaf stone if you got one on hand.
And a leaf stone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I should.
Science.
He's rummaging around, and so he pulls out the razor fang, and he rummages around, finds the leaf stone, puts it on the table. He's like, "What do you got to trade?"
Well, so here's the thing. I would like answers to say a couple of questions as well. I'm thinking a Pokeball per item plus one more Pokeball for information. How does that sound? So 3
Pokeball
total
per item is a little cheap there. These are
well then how about this instead of so 2 Pokeballs and a special tailor-made Pokeball that my friend made.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I get the fun there.
Okay. Yeah, so 2 Pokeballs and a Ginger Ball.
2 Pokeballs and a Ginger Ball? Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I'll add a
Those sell well.
Leaf stone, and then you'll take the razor tooth or the razor fang.
Razor
Austin?
fang. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the razor fang.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So
Thanks,
that for
buddy.
a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, okay. And then the information I'd like is that the big thing being is one, if the nobility of Gravito wants something really, really badly, who do they send to collect it? And two, is there a special place they'd take it, or would they take it straight to Gravito to the nobles through however they would get in and out of the city?
If the nobles want something badly enough to go out of the city, I've only seen it maybe twice in all my years, and it's an elite team that they send out. They're swift and efficient. You don't want to be in their way.
Yeah.
And so let's presume that you're the type of man that could make these Pokeballs, and I'm gonna like turn my gaze like directly to the ginger ball that's being held. And I'd be like, do you think a man with the skill to make that would be, like be honest now, do you think that he would be worth it for them to unleash their goons?
Just kind of looks at you guys and looks around. He goes, honestly, that very well could be. That's a high chance. Yeah, that they go looking for him.
I feel really smart for like 1 second. Just like tons of self-satisfaction. Like, hell yeah, I asked the correct question.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
It's not a conspiracy when it's the truth.
I feel triumphant before the reality of my situation sets in. And
I know what's going on.
Stomping
He got taken by the noble. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. And I guess one more question is that if we were trying to get into Gravito unnoticed, is there any way that you know of or you can think of where we could kind of sneak our way in?
Trying to get in unnoticed? Oh, look, I got a lot of connections and I got a lot of people. I can get stuff in and out of Gravito unnoticed. I don't think I can get people in and out. And I'm probably, and he kind of, straightens up a little bit and, puffs out his chest. He's like, I'm probably the only person who can get anything in and out of Gravito. And I don't think people don't come in and out of there unless it's willingly or unwillingly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. One sec. Team huddle, and pull in Travis and Nero. Do we trust this guy to take some of our Pokemon in?
No. I mean, I trust him, and I trust him to take the Pokemon in. Let me correct myself. That came out wrong. I trust him, but I don't feel like it's a good plan.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't know what's in there. They could have like my mind drifts back to the giant Terra Sharpedo that we saw in the bay, in the Tales of the Giant Garchomp, and the field of the what were they called, like the Wild Mane or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And just the fact that we've seen so many incredible stupid Pokemon on this journey, and it's like, we are very powerful, but we are still mortals. We don't have god tier Pokemon, right? And we don't know what's in there. And as much as I would love to create a strike squad, it's like, if we were going to do that, we might as well just bust in the front door and push ourselves to new heights and kill all comers.
Yeah.
Well, we could just see where that path that was leading out and around the edge of
Yeah, we could just try to follow him.
See if we can find however they get in and out of town.
I'm not opposed to stealth. Stealth is the correct choice. I don't want to fight their entire city.
Oh, agreed. And the other thing being is that he could have just been out checking something out and he could have fallen out of a tree.
I found it and I can't get
I
up.
do doubt it slightly, but
Meta knowledge, though, right?
full scale raid.
Yeah. Also, I mean, if he fell, his Pokemon would probably come get you and stuff too, right? Like,
Or he turned into a ghost type. You know.
Yeah, the fact that he hasn't sent
Right. Like Darkrai or somebody to check
Darkrai to
in.
come see us or something like that. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
he
I will
was
literally
pretty
send the
stacked.
God of Darkness into like he hasn't even sent us a dream warning or anything like that. I mean, he controls Darkrai. You think the man could call?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
More and more, this is looking like a 1-2 answer. Like we need to get in and investigate.
Especially if we trust Engelbert too. Or Egbert.
Engelbert.
Okay, I had it right the first time. If we trust him, why don't we just let him know, hey, Axel's missing, and we're going to go do some investigating. Let us know if you find out anything else.
Yeah.
He's not opposed to us.
So what you're saying is that we should go and spend a month wandering around and fighting random encounters to get experience?
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure
6
things won't
months
progress
later.
without us hitting that checkpoint over there.
Axel's just bones in a dungeon somewhere. Actually, no. He'd have produced like 900 Pokeballs and he would have no hands. They would have been worn down to nubs long ago.
Yeah, I think we could just let Axel or let Engelbert know what's going on here.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Okay.
Show our vulnerability, but willingness to trust and blah, 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 plus business.
That question was not baseless. I think that they may have kidnapped him. He's gone, and he did not give us the sign.
Well, as I say, I'm going to be here for a little bit, but next time I go to Gravito, I'll ask around and I'll keep my ears and eyes open.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You know what? I'm
sure. I mean, if they took him, I'm sure he's fine, though.
I'm going to give him one of my pouches of water because he's being true friend bro right now.
He looks at you, goes, "Thank you." Yeah. Honestly, he looks at you, like right at you, and he goes, I don't suspect your friend's in danger. Like, Gravito can be scary, but if he did get kidnapped, which I don't know if he did or not, if he did get kidnapped, like, they wouldn't kidnap him to torture him there. They would have executed him if they were executing him.
That's very comforting. Thank you. I turn and walk away.
That's, yeah. I mean,
you may continue the conversation with the other two remaining people, but
yeah,
he's like, he's probably dead if he's dead. I'm just like, well,
no, like he's saying they wouldn't have taken him like
just to kill him. They would have killed him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You would have
put him to work in the mines.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Yes. He's being exploited, which is only, I don't know. 67% is bad. Really? like roughly 70, but a little less. You know, it's so hard to judge the exact percentages of good and evil.
That's fair.
Okay, yes, we still need to rescue him though. We can't leave our beloved Axel in turmoil.
Right.
As you guys are doing this, you see, where is it? Chrome. You see Chrome, the leader of the village, Galaxerna.
Yeah, I know. I thought you said Crom, and I was
sorry. I did say Chrome, and I don't know why I said Chrome.
God of strength.
Yeah. Chrome comes over. He's like, he looks at Augustus like right away, and he like locks eyes for a second. He's like, "You did it! Huzzah!" He kind of like the half-hearted woos and a bit of silence. He's like, tell me, what's wrong, friends?
I did it, but we seem to have misplaced one of our allies. We woke up this morning and Axel was just gone. So we're trying to track and we're gonna follow that trail and see what we can find.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a downer, eh? You should be like all smiles and cheering and hopping, skipping down the mountainside and, you know, playing with new giant whale friend. And now it's like, no, he's missing, presumably kidnapped. Who knows where he is and what he's doing.
So it's so Axel to get kidnapped and steal the thunder.
Painfully Axel to get kidnapped. You're like, I'm too desirable. Steal me. And it's like, you're not an object. You're a person. And he's like, they don't realize that. Turns out that did not occur to them.
Put me on a pedestal, evil senpai.
Yeah, he just kind of looks at you guys and he's, that is deeply saddening. I am sorry to hear that. The village is at your disposal. We are here to help, friends. Should you need anything, please let us know.
Okay. I need everybody to line up in the town square with their shovels. We'll stand there for 2 days, and the person that has the flies on their shovel is the killer. Oh, wait a sec.
he kind of looks at you. He's like,
the capital and take back.
We will take your gold, your jewels, your women, your finery, your silks, your pieces, objet d'art, statuary.
We need all of it.
Anything made out of like illicit ivory, or we take scrimshaw too, and cultural artifacts. What else?
No, they're joking. If we do need anything, we will seriously ask and make a formal request. This is very, very informal.
He looks at you. He's like, I understand. Humor is a powerful thing when saddened. I wish you great speed. Please note, go ask Tunk if you need help looking around the area, or Sensei Jasper if you need anything. There's the village is here to help you.
Wonderful.
That's so sweet. They'll only slow us down. I'm gonna like take some ash from the fire and like black up my eyes. It's time.
It's noon.
Let's go special ops here, boys.
Yeah, right.
We have to channel a little bit of Axel to rescue Axel.
Into the jungle.
Well, before that, I wanna ask around the crowd a bit more and ask around the town and see if anybody's seen him. Let's say I'll ask 3 random people, but people that live locally.
Yeah, I mean everybody lives locally, but yes.
I figured that there might have been a few extra people in from the rural areas because the trader was in town.
I guess yeah, fair enough. But rural isn't that far.
Yeah.
But yeah, nobody's seen or heard from Axel since last time he was in town.
Okay.
They all they're like, you mean that guy who wears the like green leafy costume and sits in the bushes all day staring at things?
Yeah, my friend Jiraiya. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, nice enough fellow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He makes his ghillie suit out of a plant called sage. So they call it Furby Sage.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can always kind of smell him. It's how he lets his allies know that he's close by without actually seeing him.
That's smart.
Yeah, it works really well. My bay leaf does something similar. It's a cool little system we've developed.
Very nice.
Yeah, okay. So I guess we will rock, paper, scissors. Do we want to go talk to the sensei or do we want to go talk to Tunk? Tunk would know the area a bit better, I think, as far as an exploration thing goes and tracking. But Master Sensei could help us deal with anything we kind of came across. If it was
why don't we call them both to a meeting at the dojo
Oh, and have them fight for the honor of escorting us out there. I see.
No, we beat both of them up, hold them hostage, and then take them to Gravito and exchange them for our
Perfect.
hostage.
Wonderful. The nobles
2 for
will love
1.
that,
Let's go.
right?
Nice.
Exactly. That's
No, that's not going to work. Sorry.
I know. Yeah. Okay. No, I agree with you though. We'll bring them together in a conference and we'll chat it out with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, get them both to the same place, and then we can tell them both at once and hopefully emotionally pressure them as a group to go and check the countryside and check for more information.
Right.
Get more people involved in the quest here. We're in a movement to save Axel right now.
Yeah. Search and rescue mode.
You guys go to the dojo. You hadn't been to the dojo yet.
No.
That's fine.
The master Sensei Jasper will, stays at the dojo, and Tunk agrees to go to the dojo to meet you guys and Sensei Jasper at the same time. You come up to it's probably the largest building in town, and it's got, beautiful walls, like fenced in area, outside, and inside you see just a lot of people doing martial arts. They're training, they're practicing, and they're all with their Pokemon there. And you see at the front is an elderly man who's moving very slowly, very carefully, just practicing the forms. And he seems to be leading the class or the students there. And beside him, he has a Kubfu that is also moving very slowly and working on the forms. Upon seeing you come in, he looks around and he goes, "Oh, class, you may continue without me for now. I am needed elsewhere." And he walks over to you very, very slowly, very almost rhythmically as he makes his way to you. He doesn't people walk, and you've seen everybody walk. It's not walking's not an uncommon thing, but watching him walk is, he doesn't take any extra movements to walk.
He just glides.
He glides almost. He gets there. It's
man's missing frames somehow.
Yeah, like you've never noticed
frames,
you never notice how people twitch when they walk, or they'll kind of look around. Like he walks towards you. It's incredible.
So he approaches me like the men in my dreams.
Yes.
Got you. Okay, that's all you needed to say, Ian.
Exactly.
Okay, so, yo, what up? Hello, I assume you're the master from the fact that you were just teaching the class, and then also by your intimidating aura by walking towards us. Pretty cool. Love it. We need your help.
He nods to you. He goes, "Of course. I hear you are friends of the village, and you are great trainers. How can I help you? Have you come to learn the ways of the fist, or have you come to teach your Pokemon and expand their skill sets?"
That sounds great, and I would love to do that, but right now I have a slightly higher priority quest. Our friend is missing, and we are already on a quest together, and we cannot lose a member of our party, or our mission is doomed to fail. And he has vanished. We have reason to believe that he basically has been kidnapped, for lack of a better word.
Huh.
Right?
That is unfortunate.
Awful. Now, furthermore, we don't know whether he has, been taken by a wild Pokemon or whether he's been severely injured somewhere. Like, we just don't know for sure. And considering our limited ability to survey the area, like the help of some trainers with some assets would really speed up the search and help us figure out exactly what happened to him. Which is why we bring you here today, is not to learn martial arts nor strengthen our Pokemon, but instead to make a humble request of you because you are a good person. I put my hands together and kind of wink and pray from behind my hands.
Yes. I will do what I can to help. And you see Chunk catches up and he's got his Halucha beside him. And he goes, "Okay, I'm here to help too. I caught the tail end of that. How do we get your friend is, well, I'll tell you what. I'll go out and I'll search the whole area. If he's hurt or lost in the forest, I'll find him within a day or two. Me and Halucha, nobody knows these jungles like us." And he immediately runs off to go look in the woods.
Hero. Fantastic. Love it. Chat of a man. Absolute king. Slay.
You see Jasper's like, if he is taken, then you must find him. But where would he have been? Do you know where he is taken to? Do you think you know where he was taken to?
We have a theory that he was taken by the nobility of Gravito due to his Pokeball fabricating skills.
Then you have two options. You go to Gravito and you ask for your friend back, or you go to Gravito and you take your friend back.
Is there anything that you know of where they might deem it as just as valuable? Like if we had something to trade?
Trade with Gravito. There is little knowledge is their key. They covet their knowledge greatly.
Well, if they don't give us our friend back, they're going to get the knowledge of my foot in their ass.
That is true. You must be careful, though, young one. They are strong. I understand the desire to protect one's friend, but be careful with your own life as well.
I'm gonna nod along. That has deep ramifications for me, and I'm gonna kind of look at Augustus and be like, point at my spear wound. I'm like, dog, he do be right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we don't do this. We do it smart though.
Let Tunk look for a day or two and see if your friend is there. If he is not in the forest, then go to Gravito and look for him. Okay. But in the meantime, train your body, train your mind here at the dojo. And develop a plan. Be ready to go. Do not rush into it.
That's stupid and sensible. I hate it.
Okay. Yeah, we can have some patience.
Excellent.
I guess. But only because I've taken a mortal wound earlier and therefore can manage to restrain my teenage brain. But barely. I want you to know how close this was to me just going full panic in there and throwing my life away. Making you save me.
He'll over the next 2 days, two things will happen. One is he'll slowly train you guys in like very basic martial arts kind of stuff. Like none of you are going to get any points in fighting or anything like that. But you
What if I already have a point in fighting? Can I get like?
And you kick his ass.
Like,
you all
can Heracross get a bonus through proxy instead of me getting like a typing bonus?
I was gonna give you all on the benefit track. We're gonna call it like
Everybody loves kung fu fighting.
No, yeah, yes, but there's a what does
I believe in you, Ian.
no, I'm fully blanking on it. Never mind.
You got nothing. Good day, sir.
No, I was thinking, like, you know how like you get that moment of clarity, like battle clarity, because you like train or whatever, and you're like, this is it, like Zen state or something, or like in the zone, or you call it. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Sure, why not? Yeah. But yeah, everybody gets a temporary track. And yeah, you can call it something to do with like kung fu or training, and you can use that to basically you get an extra 2 dice in a brawl, and then it's done.
Nice. Double advantage. That's so cool.
Yeah. Just a one, like that moment of clarity as you're like, oh yeah, Sensei told me to duck or something.
What's that called? You go Ultra Instinct, basically.
Ooh, Ultra Instinct.
Calling it the zone.
The zone. You all also the second thing that is happening during this little 2-day montage as you're training is you guys have time to think up any kind of strategy, although you have time on the way there to think up some strategy too. But then the third and most important thing is Sensei he says, I cannot do it all in 2 days. It will take time, but I am able to teach your Pokemon anything they wish to learn. Sensei here can teach any Pokemon any move.
Oh, interesting.
But obviously, we'll only have time for like one Pokemon each. I'd assume.
Yeah, you'll have
for today.
Yeah, like you won't be able to. I will give you. Let's see here. How much time do you have in 2 days? How much can Sensei teach? Let me roll for it here. Sensei can teach one Pokemon, one new move in 2 days.
Okay.
Not like one each. One Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't need it.
Now, you guys obviously can come back to the village and learn from Sensei anytime.
Yeah.
But if you want to use that today, one of you can take it.
If either of you has a use for it, I will hand it off to you. If neither of you has a use for it, I have a very low priority use for it.
The only thing I would probably do would change one of Vibrav's moves.
And honestly, my two lower tier Pokemon I plan on evolving. So
it will still cost you the 1 point. It'll still cost 1 point, same as any other move change.
I think we're good. Instead, Cypher and I are going to have a mad training montage where he cuts lots of bamboo and logs and stuff like that.
Nice,
very sharp.
Nice
and fast.
You guys all training montage. Tunk comes back and he goes,
She.
Oh yes, she. Sorry,
thank you. In the trunk. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. She comes back and she goes, I saw head nor tail of your friend. I'm sorry. But I did find your trail coming back down from the mountain, and your friend was taken. There's definite yes. He was taken, and they headed west.
West, like
Yeah.
along the road or through the jungle. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. We know where they're going.
Yeah, I would assume they took the road.
Yeah, that doesn't matter to us. We need to take the road because we don't. It's going to be such a slow journey without Axel, our travel specialist, with us.
Oh yeah, you don't have Go-Goat or Matang.
Yeah, we
Nope.
trudging it. We peasants up in this bitch.
Also, yeah, I'm not in mortal peril, so I can't make Scyther just like carry me on his back. Actually, can this training montage here be enough to trigger Scyther? Like, I'm gonna give him the metal coat, and we're gonna train super hard.
Yeah, you can
For these
totally
2 days.
trigger evolution.
I think I should.
Teach him
I'd
how to claw at the same time.
Yeah,
And then
because
I
you
can
get
change
two
both
That's a
new
good
for free.
idea.
you get 2 moves for free.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So it's the best of all worlds.
Yep.
And I have
Scyther will
1
evolve.
point change.
1 point change. You can give him any move from any.
Nope. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to give myself a minor discovery called at 1 point change.
It's fair.
No, it's a really good idea. I will.
And then
Oh
he's
wait,
gonna
no, I can't do
become-
that yet. Not quite.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, I will pick my moves, but
Yeah.
he becomes big red metal ass bug.
Yeah.
And he gets
Nice.
an additional
Wait, Clevo or
No,
Caesar?
he. Uh,
Sizor, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to give him an extra HP box.
Wait, what? Wouldn't he already have one? Here, wait.
Scythe?
Hold up.
He's
Don't
evolving.
do anything. Yeah, because Scyther.
Oh, I guess he was only a 3-stage before.
Scyther, yeah, Scyther was
I guess I just
3,
gave it to. Oh yeah, you're totally right. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Scissor is 4. Yep. He got one.
Okay, very good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys evolve. You head out. Are you dilly-dallying on your way to Gravito, or are you trucking it to Gravito?
I will be dropping off the stuff to Apothegary.
Ooh, yes. She'll
I don't
take
have
it.
to carry it with me. I'm not going to carry a bunch of vials of slime with me.
Yeah.
West.
Yeah, no, fair enough. She's like, lovely. And she goes, tell your friend that he was asking about, because I assume you all, again, you've been here 2 days, so I assume you all were kind of mingling about a little bit while training and while chatting and yada, yada, yada. She goes, tell your friend Augustus that I think I can find something for his Kyogre's size issue, but I'll leave that till you come back. You have more pressing matters. But I think I remember a note somewhere in a book.
Awesome. So this is the stuff for the when we're going to do our science later.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take that note back to Augustus post haste. Does she, if we've got the time, does she have any tips on what to watch out for on the floor and on the plants around Gravito if we're going to be hoofing it?
Gravito doesn't have a lot of plants because it's in the mountains. And Gravito itself is built into the mines. So it's more be careful of noxious gases, I guess, would be in the mine shafts.
Okay, that's a good to know.
Yeah.
Watch out for gas. Got it.
but that's only a like kind of a thought. Like she's never been there herself, and so
Okay.
that would just be yeah.
All right. I think that's it
Okay,
for me.
you all hoof it to Gravito. I'm not gonna do anything along the way. You make it there unencumbered. It's
Walking.
yeah. You're walking. It's a bit of a trek. It's gotten colder since there's probably an inch or two of snow on the mountain around Gravito.
While we travel, can I roll Venom Drench on the Razor thing?
Oh, you don't need to roll. You can just do it. That it'll just take a little bit of time, but yes, you can just slowly coat it in venom every day.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Just making sure I declare that. So it's
No, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I won't make you roll for that because it's not. You're not attacking you're not like if you fail, quote unquote, you can just keep trying, right?
It's going to be like a trail of bad drawings behind us as Thompson is using the poison fang as like a quill.
Nice. Yeah. So you guys make it to the outskirts. It's an inch, maybe 2 inches of snow. You see the tents and little like ramshacks kind of hub-jubbled around the mountain. And you see the large dwarven fortress-like wall inset gates in the mountain, with guards surrounding it, and the little bit of a booth set up at the front where that one guy was. And you notice, if you take a day or two to kind of watch, you see the booth come out in the morning and they set up, and then people come over to trade or to talk, and then at night they go back in before the sun goes down, and then the gates close, and you don't see anyone who's not who like only the people who go out go back in. Nobody else goes. You see no new people go in.
So it's only like Gravetians who are coming in and out.
Yes.
Yeah,
it seems to be this
citizenship system or something like that.
Yeah, it seems to be the same main guy you talked to that last time, who took your one Pokeball, and like the same kind of pompousy looking fellow who has a big ledger book and just sits there and will trade items to people. And there's a few guards with him, but other than that, it's just the one guy.
Okay, guys, I guess we gotta kind of put our heads together and see how we can get in.
This can sound weird. Can Kron track Axel?
Can Kron track Axel?
He's a Growlithe.
That's true. I was looking. Oh, excuse me. I was looking for a track, not trackle. What the heck is trackle?
A trackle is a ramshackle shack jackal that is also tracking you.
Yeah, I'm like,
just like these people watching us from their tiny
Trace.
shack.
That would have been it. That would work.
I'm proud of you, Ian. You got
Trace. Trace could work. I was trying to look for a Pokemon move that did tracking.
I have Helping Hand. Well, of course. Wish Song can use extra sensory.
Yeah, extrasensory would be good.
If not, no, we're too far away for Disney the Shadow. Extrasensory is probably the best thing I got.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use extrasensory. Between Krond, I mean Krond is a dog, so yeah, he can sniff around and look, and then Wishsong using extrasensory. They both kind of point that Axel's in there.
Just inside the town.
Yeah, like he's in the mountain. He's not in the like town here.
Oh.
He's in the mountain.
Oh. Well, that makes it can we just go straight to the mountain?
So like that's the dwarven fortress walls are in the way from getting you into the mines and into the mountain. Like you can climb the mountain, sure, but they're like pointing he's in the dwarven city. He's in the city of Gravito.
Oh, he's not in the little the front doors. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
Because we could try to stealth in there. We had that guard that was able to get us in there. I also don't have any special Pokeballs to get me through the door anymore.
You do see, actually,
I've got a couple special balls left.
Augustus, it was you who was in there, right?
Yeah.
Roll me. What would this be? I'm rolling to see if you recognize any of the guards that are keeping this guy. I'll give you Shepherd for this one.
Okay.
Because it's a people-y kind of role.
Yeah.
It's a living thing. It's a yeah.
So 2?
Yeah. 2? Yeah, 2.
Okay.
I think that's a fair.
A 5 and a 6.
Oh. Yeah, you looking at the guards, one of the days you recognize Gord the guard.
Gord.
Hey there, Gord the guard.
Yeah. I mean he's on duty, but he's off to the side a little bit, but
Is that the guy that got us out?
Yeah, that's the guy who got you out.
Okay. We should
I'm gonna stand back and look unassuming and non-threatening.
Yeah, fair. I was gonna say we should kind of cloak up and approach him and go say hi.
Yeah. You're gonna approach him?
Yeah. I'll walk up to him and be like, "Yeah, hey Gord, how's it going? How's the wife?" You know.
He turns quizzically to you, and you see he takes a half second. And he's like, "Do I know you?"
Yeah, I was here.
He
before
has
with
his
a friend.
spear a little bit ready. He's kind of on edge.
Yeah, I was here before with a friend of mine who was really, really good at making Pokeballs from scratch, and we had a very short stay. And you helped us out.
Oh, yes. Oh, of course. He looks because you got your hood up, and he kind of looks at you, looks like leans around to look at you a little closer. He's like, "Yes, of course. Hey, how are you?"
I'm doing okay. Although,
boy, your friend's doing good. Holy smokes, that guy.
My friend's doing good.
He should have. You guys, I told you to stay. I told you it's a great place to live. He finally figured it out. He made it up the ladder quick. He's doing well.
I don't understand. So he's working with the nobility?
Oh yeah, he's doing great.
Huh.
Of course he is.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. We knew that. We wanted to come see him because he's been so caught up in his work.
Yeah.
His materials that he, couldn't bring with him from the top of the waterfall.
Also, I don't know if he mentioned this to you or if this is public knowledge, but I hear he's engaged to one of the princesses.
Really?
It's just hearsay, but we've brought some wedding gifts. We're here to just give our condolences and our congratulations.
Yeah, that's our boy. They grow up so fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me. Yeah, I'll go look into. I can't let you in today. Protocols and such. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Just pass on the message to him that his esteemed guests have arrived, and we would very much so love to discuss the future festivities with him.
Yeah.
Without that tone inflection, of course. It's been a long day, and we've been traveling. I'm a little tired.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You guys, and he kind of looks at the bit of a shabby town that's here. He's like, you guys get some rest, and again, no guarantees, but I'll run it up the chain. And,
thank you. That's all we ask.
Yeah. They go in. The next day he comes out and he's like, yeah, it's going up the chain, you guys. It's I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes things take a little time here.
If while these things are taking time, if we were to say explore the local area and take in some of the sites, would it be okay for us to come back up? And if you've gotten confirmation, then for you to let us in?
Of course. Once you're allowed in, you're allowed in. Like there's nobody's stopping you from coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just waiting on that confirmation. But I see.
Yeah, I'm sure you get it any day now.
Beautiful tree to the south, and some awesome mountainous activity that I'm sure my friend the painter here, gesture to Travis, would love to capture on fine print.
Oh yeah, no. You guys are wild for traveling around and doing crazy things, but like that's on you guys. That's cool. You wouldn't catch me outside the city, but whatever. If you guys want to look around, that's cool. You come back whenever.
I mean, why would we not travel around? Is it not safe around Gravito? Are these not the most well patrolled and safest lands of all, with the mightiest soldiers? That's what I thought.
The inside is the safest place in the country, but outside we don't patrol outside.
Country,
the island, continent, whatever we're on.
Yes,
yeah, the Congress of Gravito, I'm sure.
And what a shame it is. I look around at like the slum city around me with all of the people suffering, and I'm just like, yes, what a shame. Well, bye. That's a very interesting topic for another time.
We'll be back. We'll be back
with a lowly guard because I am a noble.
Yeah, we shall. We'll be back over the next couple of days, and we'll return sporadically in and out, and then once we've gotten confirmation, we'll head inside.
That's fair. Is there anything you guys want to check out specifically, or like? Are you just gonna hang out?
Big giant tree to the south, but that was really it. Because there's the red tree, right?
Yeah, the red tree. Yeah. You guys can travel down through, what is that one? It's the area down from Gravito is all like rock mesas and such. It's like picture Grand Canyon, picture the
it's an arid mesa.
Yeah, the cow people from World of Warcraft, they're like
Quarrens.
The Quarrens?
Yeah, the Tauren.
Yeah.
The cow people from World of Warcraft.
Look here.
All right, Boomer.
It's been too long since I've played World of Warcraft.
No,
many
the exact correct amount of time.
Yeah, probably. But yeah. It's like that kind of a awesome area with and it takes you a while to get through there. And at the edge is just a sheer giant cliff down to the ocean, like massive, like 400-500 feet tall cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And you see just a little ways offshore, like, you'd have to either row in a boat or it'd be a very hard swim. You see at the same height, maybe a little bit taller than you, is this plateau that just rises almost perfectly circular out of the ocean. And you see a forest on top of it.
Ooh. How far away is the plateau?
I'd say the distance between like the island and like Denman.
Oh,
That's not too far.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
No, as I say, like
when you're 500 feet up.
Yeah, you're 500 feet up, and the plateau is probably like 700 or so feet up.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like a diagonal.
Yeah, and then it's out to sea a little ways.
Well, I have no way to fly up there right now. Definitely worth something looking at when we're a little more air capable.
I could probably fly over there. My Pokemon, but it wouldn't be great.
How big is Vibrava?
He's reasonable size. Vibrava?
And Vibrava could totally carry me. If not, I could swim over on Opal.
3 foot, 35 pounds.
Oh, that's pretty
yeah. He's strong though. He a bug.
Oh yeah.
I could swim over on Opal.
He's strong bug. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You can swim over on Kyogre as well, but then it's the scaling the cliff part that I think I'd have issues with.
Yeah.
You've just found a waterfall.
Well, and once Birdie gets a little stronger and ends up evolving one more time, I should be able to fly over there.
Yeah.
So
true.
But you got anything? You're crossing a big diagonal chasm.
Well, I was like, what about Sizor? And it's like, its wings are used for temperature regulation. And I'm like, useless. Goddamn. Noibat, why aren't you bigger? Or why aren't you the one that I evolved?
Yeah. I'm going to say you guys go back to Gravito.
Yeah.
You make it back to Gravito. You make it back to Gravito, as they use words. And Gord's like, they say it's coming. They say they're definitely excited to send approval down. They're very excited to meet you guys and see you guys. It's coming. How long would you guys like to wait? We're going to call it, you guys have waited 2 days already at this, 3 days at this point, 3 days.
That seems long enough. Unless
you got
anything else interesting around the area.
Well, yeah, it's kind of up to you guys. Are you going to try and push, or are you going to just keep waiting and see how long it takes?
I'll wait one more set of 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah. By the time we hit the 5th day, we're like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Enough's enough.
On the 5th day, Gord's going to be like, oh, it should be honestly, I bet you there's a runner coming any minute. Like look, sometimes things can be slow, but like they did sound excited.
Hold on. I'm going to use eloquence and see if he's bullshitting us. Yeah. And I'm going to have, I don't even give a shit about if he knows. I'm going to have Growlithe help me.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
roll away. You roll away.
I can only paint so many pretty vistas before I lose my freaking mind. So we're going to be jolly about this. Because I was like, is it just coming now? Is it? 2 for eloquence, so that's 3. And then helping hand, and I have a point in helping hand. Or I have a point in normal.
Sounds like 5.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Double 6, double 2s, and a 5.
Nice.
Perfect.
I'll pick myself with my Pokemon move. I don't give a shit.
Gord looks at you and he's like, "Look, guys, I can't keep this up with you. You're all reasonable people. It's coming. They say it's coming, but you know how nobles are. Everything is a process. Everything's at their speed. They tell me it's coming. They sound excited. I'm doing my best here. I'm just a guard. I think you guys should be allowed in. Honestly, I'll let you in. I can pass you off to another guy, but like we're going to have to, if you want me to let you in right now, I can do that, but we're going to have some ground rules because I'm probably going to get in a bit of trouble for letting you in early. Although sometimes it's better to just do it. You know how bureaucracy is. You know how nobles are.
We'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pause you. I'll hold you there, man. We are reasonable people. We waited patiently. We haven't cussed you out. We know there's been probably some awful people who probably deserved a good spear whack.
There are certainly no hardened criminals among our group.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's.
Do you think we'd cause a problem after doing all of this investment?
Yeah. Okay. I tell you what. You put your Pokeballs over here. We'll put it in a tray. We're not even going to take it away from you guys. One of the guards will hold them, and they'll walk with you, and we'll get you into the city. Deal?
How about you come with us?
Counter will do that, but I would like to keep one beside me and with me. I'm not familiar with this town.
He's like, okay. One of you can keep one Pokemon, like Pokeball, with you, but all the other Pokeballs in the bag, and I'll come with you as far as I can go. But look, I don't have the authority to go too far. I might be a gate guard, which is honestly a pretty big deal, pretty cool. But like I'm not an Imperial guard. I can't go that far. But I'll pass you off to someone I know, and we'll get this sorted for you guys.
I clap his shoulder. I'm like, you have more in common with us than you have in common with them. I get it.
Like, look, your buddy Axel, he's great. I've chatted with him. He's lovely. I hung out. He had me over at his house one day. It's good guy.
Yeah, I nod.
He had you over at his house one day. How long has he been here?
Salt of the earth.
I mean, you guys have been waiting 5 days now, and it would have taken you guys like 3 days to get here or so.
It's been like a week,
and then you guys waited 2 days, so it's been about 10 days since he's been abducted. So he's been here. Jesus. He's been here about 8 days or so.
God damn.
How about me, God, if we get in there and he's just living the high life, sitting on his
he's absolutely doing that. He's probably
I'm going to find a way in there. I'm going to save him, and then I am going to murder him.
Take your hands off me. I'm just going to enjoy a nice, succulent Chinese meal. You know?
Yeah, you guys...
Should have been my Chinese food.
You guys... come into the city. You put all your who's keeping one Pokemon, and what Pokemon are they keeping on them?
My vote was going to be for either Scizor or Palpitoad or Heracross.
Can we put all of our Pokeballs in Palpitoad? And be like, oh no, we just have that one Pokemon. He's the only one Pokemon that's in this journey.
I mean, Gord, you guys have already admitted to Gord, and he's seen.
We've shown our hand.
He's a good guy. He's not here to mess you over, but he's also
he also has to do his job.
Yeah. He also doesn't want to get in trouble.
Palpitoad is the fanciest Pokemon we have. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's the
because
best
it's
Pokemon
Terra
to
and
have.
stuff.
Are you pulling Palpitoad out of its Pokeball?
To show Gord?
Yeah. Like he would like to see whatever Pokemon you are bringing. And then all your other Pokeballs can go in there.
I feel like we can't go unnoticed. Although,
Just let me take Sizor. Sizor's innocuous enough.
Yeah.
And he's
yeah.
also not the. Yeah, okay.
You let Sizor out of his Pokeball, and then Gord's like, "Oh wow, that's a really cool Pokemon." Yeah, you keep that guy and everybody else in the bag, and Gord holds the bag of Pokeballs, and then you guys start to walk in, and you see the clerk there at the desk. He's like, "What are you doing?" And Gord's like, "These guys, they have permission to go in. He's like, I got it. And he's like, "I don't see it on the list." He's like, "Look, I got it. It's good. It's okay. And the guy's like, he grumbles, but like kind of lets you guys go by. He's like, if I don't find them on the list, you're gonna be in trouble, Gord. It's your job. And Gord's like, it's okay. And he'll walk you in. Again, going inside, it's a dwarven fortress. Like picture, the mines from the Hobbit movie or from the Lord of the Rings movie. Like it's this vast open chasm that has giant pillars and it's a whole city in here. Beautiful stone houses, little bit of wood here and there, and all built in and around these pillars and caverns. Mostly torchlight from what you can see. And going inside, it just keeps opening up bigger and bigger and bigger. It's massive, this cave. As you wind through the houses and such, you almost get a little bit lost. Like there's no direct road. There's no straight line really. It's almost as if it was designed a bit like a maze in here. And you see workshops and all sort like restaurants, and you see people milling about. They're honestly, most people look pretty good. Nobody seems too upset. Nobody seems too disheveled. They don't look crazy. Like nobody's super fancy, but for the most part, there's just people. Gord will walk you for a ways, and you'll get to kind of a line where there's like a wooden fence, like a picketed fence, kind of in the road, and it's definitely a deliberate line in the city. And you can see the houses are a little bit nicer here. There's more straight roads. It's less of a maze. And Gord will walk you kind of through there. And then he gets to a stone wall that has some guards on it. And he'll call up and, "Hello up there. I'm taking these all in. They're friends of Axel's." And the guard goes, "Friends of Axel's? Yes. He's been waiting for them for a while. The paperwork's it's all there. It's just, yeah." And they'll kind of let you through after a minute of talking. And on the other side, again, larger houses. These ones have the houses in the first area, as I say, was all torchlight. The second area was torches and then a bit of like glowstone and such. These houses are all glowstone or electric lights. You guys haven't seen electric lights here yet.
Like marble and like gold and like built up places.
Yeah, and they have little fountains, some of them, and some have like flower gardens or trees growing underground under the glowstones. The stone floor is polished, clean, and large, wide roads for mounted Pokemon to walk through, like Pokemon and Trainer or whatever. You see more people milling about. They're in very like fancy hoity-toity kind of like picture like anime high fantasy noble clothing kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Looking around too, I'll whisper to the others, be like, man, I am going to have a conversation with him. He's going to sit up here in this opulence while the people just outside the gate suffer. I'm going to spit on his floor.
He was probably still kidnapped, bro. He wouldn't just he wouldn't let this injustice happen. He wouldn't abandon us all just to go and be the king's lapdog.
He wouldn't agree to be in the king's lapdog, but he would agree to an advisor position.
Or the knick-knack dog.
That's a lapdog living in this town. I mean, with due respect, obviously, to Gord, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're a corpo or you're not.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? I just hope he hasn't sold out to that corpo life.
After walking a little ways, you come up to a massive mansion. Absolutely gorgeous. With just a hint of like none of the mansions have smoke coming off of them. They're all like, you assume maybe a little bit of steam here or there from some, but just a little hint of smoke coming off of this mansion. And you notice that one side of the mansion is almost like insulated looking, like it looks like a second wall has been built around it. It's still beautiful, but it looks a little newer and a little bit more fabricated versus the rest of the other half of the mansion.
Yeah, like a quick addition.
Yeah. And you see Gord's like, this is farther than I could go, and he'll pass off the Pokeballs to a different guard that's guarding the gate of this mansion. And he's like, this gentleman here will look after you. He's a friend of mine. He is, good luck. And he kind of Gord scurries off.
Did you get our Pokeballs back?
The other guard's holding the bag of Pokeballs.
Yeah, there's the next security clearance guard has them.
Okay.
And he's like, Gord says you're friends of Axel's?
Yeah, we've heard the paperwork finally cleared, and Gord's finally nice enough to take us up here so you could take us up there. We got a bunch of supplies for him because we heard he's been tinkering away a storm up in here. Seems to be quite a name for himself.
Yeah, no, Axel's incredible. He's a great Pokeball maker. The king is very pleased with his work, I hear. Yeah, come on in. And he opens the gate and you all kind of walk in, and he takes you around back to the back of the house, and there's a beautiful, like, crystal clear water pool, and you see Axel lying on a like floaty lounge chair, just like drink in hand, snacks in the other hand. There's women and men partying and dancing. Live band is playing, just low but playing. Everyone's having just a great time, and we're gonna end the session there.
I want to end the session with me throwing Ekans at him and puncturing his floaty.
Not pictured. I am going fucking mega immediately next episode.
Will drop the Kyogre on him.
Inkle stabs him with the poison point like Chucky.
Yeah, we'll end the session there to allow Taylor to come in and defend Axel.
He will perish.
I'll drown him in half an inch of water.
Beautiful. I was Ian and I knew things.
I was Travis and I'm currently writing up his unfortunate suicide note.
I was Cabe and I was playing Augustus, the still kind of concerned.
And I was Dylan. I have plausible deniability, and Lord, am I going to need it.
Amazing. And we are sponsored by nobody. Signing off.